Welcome to Open Pakistan Education Network. Variables and operators in computer programming. In a computer program, if the programmer needs to store a value, she uses a variable. Let's look at an example using pseudocode first. Before using a variable, a declaration statement defines it. Storing or designating a value in a variable is known as assignment. The assignment in a variable can happen many times after it is declared. The first time a variable is assigned a value after it is declared, the statement is called initialization. If you are using pseudocode, the variable declaration is not needed. The next example uses source code written in a programming language. The first thing to remember that in a programming language, the declaration statement is necessary or mandatory. Since a programming language is being used, the declaration statement must contain the variable's data type. A data type defines the type of values that can be stored in a variable. Data types are only needed in type-safe languages. Of the programming languages on your screen, C#, C++, and Java are type-safe or strongly typed languages, which means they each have variable data types. To illustrate the example of C++, there are 5 data types: Boolean, character, integer, floating point, and double floating point. The Boolean data type can store one of two values, true or false, or it can use 1 and 0 as well. The character data type signifies a single alphanumeric letter. An integer is a numeric value without a decimal. A floating point data type is a numeric value with a decimal. The double floating point data type is just like the floating point data type, but has a higher range. Each of the statements on your screen declares a variable of the mentioned data types. An operator represents an operation that acts on a variable or value. Operators are of 4 types: assignment, comparison, logical, and arithmetic. An assignment operator is used to assign a value to a variable. A comparison operator is used to compare two values. A logical operator combines two conditions. Finally, an arithmetic operator is used to perform math operations. Before I go any further, I want to mention 4 other comparison operators: greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, greater than, and less than. Each of these 4 operators apply to numeric values only. For pseudocode, the assignment statement contains 2 items, the set keyword, and the colon equal sign. The assignment sign is different from the equal comparison operator. Comparison returns a Boolean result, that is true or false. And or operators determine what the condition evaluates to. Operators in C++ are not much different from operators in pseudocode. In summary, this presentation covered topics pertaining to variables and operators.